Pisces. Hey Pisces, today you are most compatible with Cancer. You may feel really grateful in your energy today, or there may be a need to be grateful today. 12 a.m. midnight could have been important for you today, or it will be tomorrow. Engagement, okay? It was actually a lot of cards connected to engagement, Pisces. But 12 a.m. I'm recording for you on Saturday. It is just after 9:30 a.m. Well, it's actually 9:45 a.m. as I record for you on Saturday morning, Pisces. Saturdays are the energies of Saturn, your challenges, discipline, restriction, your stability and your hard work. Your traditionally Saturn is the energy of agriculture, reaping what you sow, growing, planting crops, okay? Pisces, you'll look nice in the color blue, or the color blue may appear in your day. Blue connects you to your throat chakra, communication, self expression, your ability to speak clearly or use your words wisely. Your good luck number for today is the number 82 or 28, which reduces down to 10. Tens are completion, things coming to an end so that new things can begin. So, hey, hi, hello, Pisces, how are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, productive, and creating good karma for yourselves, Pisces. I know most of you are. If you haven't subscribed already, do me a big, big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You're already watching. Thank you, Pisces. So, Pisces, we're going to do a love checkup and look at the mutual energies between you and whomever you are thinking of as you watch or listen to the video. We'll see what's causing the energies, how you are appearing, how said person is appearing, and then we'll look at the outcome. If this is your first time watching, Pisces, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I do have the balcony door slightly ajar. There's a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony. Sometimes we can hear the outside birds, ducks, geese, dogs. I hope it doesn't bother you. It's usually pretty quiet, but just a fair warning, okay? Pisces, I've pinned your entire playlist in the description box. Be sure to check that out. I also did a water sign monthly money, career, and finance where we go week by week over your money energies for the month of August. So make sure you check that out. There's always a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos where you can forward through the shuffling to where we get to the first card here, okay? So, Pisces, your overall energy or the mutual energy between you and whomever you are thinking of, soulmate. It says, yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred and it's connected to actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. So, soulmate and actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to the red flags is the next energy. Says, know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Now we'll just put this to the side and keep our eye on it and remember that it's there. Only because the actions speak louder than words, okay? All right. Pay attention to the red flags. I guess it's important, right? If you're looking at the actions, all right? Now, the Ten of Wands is what's causing this mutual energy. Feeling a little burdened at the moment. Okay, a lot of responsibilities. Maybe just having a lot going on, a lot to carry. It feels more emotional than physical, but you know, I'll let you determine what the Ten of Wands could be for you. Now, Pisces, you are appearing as the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is movements quickly. Could be traveling, could be messages, lots of communication. The Eight of Wands is usually good news. We'll look and see. And then your person here is appearing as the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is that balanced energy of giving and receiving. It should be. It's the energy of being very generous, but it could also be, in a love reading, maybe giving to someone else behind your back. And the outcome is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is connected to the Knight of Wands. And, you know, with your person appearing as the Six of Pentacles, we know the Knight of Wands in a love reading is not the most responsible or the most committed, we'll say, in a relationship. The Knight of Wands is the dater. They're looking for a good time and not a long time, right? With the Page of Cups, someone could be apologizing for their they're in the Six of Pentacles. I can't help but say it feels like someone may have cheated, or maybe, you know, at minimum, maybe they went on a date with someone, they gave someone something, they bought someone a gift, something like that. They entertained another person outside of your relationship. And I feel like they're apologizing for it, but actions speak louder than words. The Page of Cups, wow. The Page of Cups, yes, they can apologize, and the Page of Cups is very naive and very flirty and very charming. The Page of Cups can also be a bit manipulative, Pisces, in the sense that they often are giving from a place of need. So, you know, it can be emotionally manipulative, because they're giving, but they're wanting something in return. They're not saying it right up front. The Lovers, yes, this is your soulmate, right? So, you know, the Eight of Cups, you know, I feel like they may apologize. They may leave the other person, whoever this lover energy is, they may leave them behind and walk away from them, right? But the Eight of Cups is only walking towards the next, not the Nine of Cups. I said the next of Cups, but I meant to say they're walking towards the Nine of Cups, which is still an energy of wish fulfillment, but it's your own personal, it will be their own wish fulfillment again. So they're just looking for the next best thing. They're still looking for their own wish fulfillment. And not to say that that isn't you. I'm just saying it to say that just because they apologize and they move away from one person, it doesn't mean that they're not going to see someone else here. This person is very passionate when it comes to dating. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. They're in the Six of Pentacles energy, so they're in the energy to give. They're very giving. And unfortunately, in a love reading, if we were talking about, you know, just energy, I'd say they're very generous with their money. But this is a love reading. They're generous with their, you know. Okay. What's the Six of Pentacles? I mean, let's just look at this depiction of the Lovers. It's a little explicit. I don't know if this is too explicit, but I'll try to make it a little less explicit. Well, never mind. It's the Lovers. Two people engaging in public nudity, right? And, you know, again, this picture is very explicit, so they are engaging very intimately as if they were in the privacy of their own home. Your person is a giver, okay? Look at that. Why are they the Six of Pentacles, I asked. Because they're the Hanged Man, Pisces. All right. The Hanged Man. Wow, look at that. The Two of Cups. There's just other people. I'm sorry, friend. Okay. This Two of Cups is the Four of Wands. Pisces, this even feels like, with the Hangman being the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, this feels like they may have even had someone in your home, like where you live or where you guys live together. That would be a huge betrayal, and the Hanged Man is just that. It's a huge betrayal, a traitor. It's someone that you trust, but they betray you in a major way. And while they are hanging there on punishment, yes, they may say, I shouldn't have done that. But ultimately, they're not hanging there to gain wisdom and enlightenment. They're hanging there because they got caught doing something pretty dang bad that they tried to get away with. And while, again, some may hang there and say, dang, I shouldn't have done that, right? Most, they never find the enlightenment. The opposite energy of the Hanged Man is the Hermit. The Hermit is the one that finds the wisdom and the enlightenment. The Hanged Man, the next energy after the Hanged Man in the tarot cards, is the Death energy. The Hanged Man is hanging there to be no more, and usually they're plotting on how they can do it better the next time. I feel like this person has had someone in your home, Pisces. I feel like this person has been intimate with someone in your home. I feel like this person went to maybe on vacation. Somewhere where there's water, sand. If you are a female Pisces, I'd say be careful with being intimate with this person. The male person could be a carrier. She's holding her stomach in this Two of Cups, like her stomach is aching. Someone could be pregnant, or someone could be a receiver of something that has been carried to them from a masculine energy. I feel like this masculine energy, I don't know who this person is, Pisces, but pay attention to the red flags, okay? I forgot that was there. Remember I said we keep our eye on that one because the overall energy, look at that, the Devil connected to yet again another woman, the Queen of Cups, or another man, the King of Wands. So no matter if you are feminine or masculine, whoever your person is that you are seeing here, they are seeing other people. And someone in the midst of this group is a carrier, okay? Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. I don't know how sacred it is, Pisces. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. And I said we keep our eye on it, to see how or if we needed to see it. It definitely needed to be seen. Red flags. There's a woman in a red dress. I feel like maybe you are the woman in the red dress that walked away. And maybe you're hearing from this person and they're trying to like reconnect in this really innocent Page of Cups energy. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Why are you the Eight of Wands? This person is obsessed, okay, with, they may, like really have a problem. Like, I think there's like really addictions, and there's, this person is, I'm sorry, Pisces, but I think you know. You're the Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. The Page of Wands message. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I don't think you're going to fall for it. The Queen of Swords is very, very blunt, very direct, especially in this depiction. She has blood dripping from her sword, right? I feel like, you're not having it. You're going to cut them off. And again, she's in the red, right? And I said I thought you were the person in the red. In this Eight of Cups energy that, moved away from them. Because, in this Eight of Wands energy, you look, the energy of this person is they're very bothered. They're annoyed. And the Eight of Wands is usually not an energy of annoyance. But I feel like you are aware that this person is a serial dater. And I feel like you probably cut them off here. Eight of Cups, you walked away from them. They're reaching out again. And I don't think you're going to politely let them down this time. I feel like you're going to let them have it. Like you're going to snap. You're going to curse someone out with lots of profane words. Okay. So, Pisces, we'll leave this one here for now. We'll do more energy reads and love readings starting out the week. Make sure you have your notifications on. Don't forget to take a look at your August monthly money, career, and finance reading. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. All of those free ways help the channel. I appreciate you so much for it. Thanks for watching, Pisces. Bye, guys.